Contract for some $8 million to actually do track work and tie work. Includes the purchase of some 80,000 railroad ties. And they will be Douglas fir. And not exotic foreign woods, which were hardwoods that were in the running.
Well, if I had a mill, Lance could have been.
They're what ties?
Douglas
Douglas
fir.
fir.
They're Douglas fir treated? Gonna be treated yet?
Oh, yeah. I hope so.
Well, buy them again in 10 years.
And my comment to that, would that money include the work and the hours required to remove the trees that have grown through the existing ties and to be able to place the new ties? So
They're gonna get the wood.
that might be the Douglas fir they're harvesting.
Is that from Cloverdale south or up even, not even that far north
That's to Windsor.
to Windsor?
Oh, yes, the SMART program. Supervisor Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I attended last week the State Association of Retirement Systems Conference, and clearly it was pretty much the doom and gloom that we're all used to here, although our system, I don't think, has been hit as hard as some of the other pension systems. It wasn't all bad news. We did have one presenter that gave some very sophisticated and technical data talking about the depression of the 30s and how it did some comparative analyses of that and talked about some of the things that he saw in the forecast that were really not as dire as things were at that juncture. So he had some hopeful comments to make. But it was a good conference, and people are always very engaged and looking for new information to try to make the pension systems better and the investment process better. And the legislative one was interesting too, talking about legislation that would affect public pension systems. But I think with our new director, Mr. Jim Anderson, we're going to have more collaboration and more engagement with the county. So we'll be hearing more next year with respect to having more possible meetings. As we talked about having with the city, I think it's important next year to have a joint meeting with the retirement system, talk about mutual goals and concerns, both with respect to the benefit package, the cost to the county on an ongoing basis, the pension obligation bonds, and retiree health benefits. So I think we'll get that going in '09.
One thing about it, if you talk about the 30s, you're at least 78 years old. So.
Yeah.
Okay, any other business before us?
I wonder how much people remember back then.
Between the dog and the gas tank and all that too, John. One last comment. If the public does not believe that we don't have a heart here in Mendocino County, here's a nice picture of a heart. And just a humorous comment. So,
Is that in Mendocino County?
oh, it's right in the heart of Mendocino
It's
County.
in Kendall Smith's district.
Do you have another picture or two of those?
We can make some copies for you.
You didn't mean a pun by that, did you? It's in the heart of Mendocino
It's
County.
in the heart of Mendocino County.
It's exactly why I said it that way. Okay, no additional, we'll call a meeting adjourned.
No meeting next week, huh?
No meeting next week. We'll be back on the 9th.